Hello everyone, welcome to Facebook Live in the Hive. If you're joining me this evening, please say hello. Hope everyone's had a great Thursday. I'm usually not here on Thursday nights, so we switch things up. If you have your mini with you this evening, you can turn to pages 18 and 19. We're going to be working with the Adoring Hearts Suite. So we have about 2 minutes, so I'm going to wait. And if you're joining me, please say hello so I know that we have some friends out there. All right. So now we have about 1 minute. All right. 1 more minute. Please leave a comment. Yes. Hi, Gail. How are you? You're the first comment that I'm seeing tonight. Hi, Nancy. Tata is doing well. And Nancy, you spelled it correctly. Did you know that? That is pretty good. Hello, Margaret. How are you? So nice to have you girls here. Thank you for being here on this Thursday night as we switch things up a bit. We're going to be creating cards again tonight with the Adoring Hearts bundle. So I've got 3 cards for you, and I hope you will enjoy this bundle as much as I'm enjoying it. Thank you, Gail, for sharing the video. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. It's about 7:30, and so we'll wait a few minutes for some more friends. Hello, Carol. How are you? The babies are great. Thank you. Hi, Donna. The babies are great. I spent Monday night, all day Tuesday, and all day Wednesday with them. I got home last night about 9 p.m. and they are just precious. I do have more pictures if y'all want to see them. I actually have over 1,000 pictures, but I'll be nice and only show like 4. So, hello, Peggy. Hey, Deborah. I'm not sure if I said hello to you or not. All right. Let's see. We'll wait a few more minutes. Hello, Terry. It's nice to have you here tonight. Thanks for joining us. I hope you're doing well. I miss seeing you. I've got a few baby pictures tonight that I'll share with y'all after we get a few more folks here. Carol's like, yes, pictures. Yes, Sue. And Ethel came to visit her great nephews yesterday and spent the day with us. And it was such a nice day. We just had such a wonderful time, and she held the babies the whole time. She kept trading off. Hello, Bobby. Good to have you here. So, you know, we do have our spring retreat coming up, and I've been so busy with product shares and the new babies that I haven't even talked about spring retreat. And I thought I was going to have everything ready tonight, and I don't. So my goal is to share retreat information with you next Wednesday night, okay? I have plenty of space for any online people who would like to do the retreat in a box. I'm pretty sure I'm at my maximum capacity as far as in person. So, Terry, I am so glad to know that grandparents are allowed to show as many pictures as they want. I love it. Hello, Tina. They are growing like weeds. Oh my gosh, they're growing. I know, I can't wait for spring retreat. My helpers and I, my retreat helpers, we start next week. So next Tuesday and Wednesday, we will be creating projects and pillow gifts and make and takes for the spring retreat. And we work every Tuesday and Wednesday until we get up to the retreat time. So we're ready, we're anxious to get back together and to get started. So, okay, so before we start with our crafting projects tonight, welcome. I'm so glad you're here with me this evening. I missed you last night. So thank you for coming back tonight. And let's see, I actually have pictures of the babies together. Hello, Billy. How are you tonight? The babies were separated for 24 days because one of the babies was released the Wednesday before Christmas from the hospital, and the other baby stayed in the hospital. And so it was so much fun to reunite them. It was super cute. So I'm going to show you one picture. I took this one. I think I took this one yesterday, and they are asleep, and I just put them together to snuggle. And the one on the left is Miles. He's our little heart baby. Isn't he sweet? And then on the right, we have Ferris, who loves to eat. Oh my gosh, does he love his bottle. He's a good little boy. And then here is another one. Now this is a different day and different swaddles. So on the left is Ferris, and on the right is Miles. So aren't they sweethearts? So Miles is the heart baby on the right, so he's a little bit smaller. They are identical, and sometimes when I go back and look at photos, I'm like, okay, who is who? I'm not sure I know. And then this is Ferris. Ferris is wearing a little Merry Christmas outfit from Aunt Ethel, from great Aunt Ethel. So he had that on. And then this is Miles. And here you can tell that he is smaller, but he's growing. He's over 6 pounds now. And he's got his little feeding tube, and he's doing really well with that. His mom and dad are doing great with it. I haven't been trained yet. I do feed them their bottles. But mom and dad still need to train us on the feeding tube part. So anyway, so there they are. So that's this week's pictures. Aren't they sweeties? They touched each other, Carol, when they were finally together. And then Miles reached out his hand, and Ferris started sucking his hand. So it's pretty cute. It really is pretty cute. Sue, I have been very careful with the yellow spray. So far I'm doing well, and I have not been sprayed. As many of you know, I have 3 daughters, so this boy thing is very new to me. So anyway, I know Aunt Ethel came to visit yesterday, and we got lots of pictures with the babies with her. So, oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for allowing me to share these. We're just so happy with the babies, and they're just such miracle babies. So we're just so happy to have them. So, all right. Let's see. Well, let's go ahead and get started. For anyone who's brand new tonight, welcome to Facebook Live in the Hive. My name is Tammy Shia, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'm usually here every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, but tonight it's Thursday night, and I am here. So going next week, girls, I'm pretty sure that I will be here on Wednesday night, unless something changes. If something changes, then I'll switch the night, but I should be here next Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm so glad y'all like the pictures. Thank you. All right. Well, there are lots of Stampin' Up! Promotions going on, and I know all of you probably know about them. Celebration is going on, and with the minimum $50 purchase, you can select a level 1 gift. And with a minimum purchase of $100, you can select a level 2 gift. We have some amazing products, and we'll be using one of them this evening. Let's see what else is happening. We've got an amazing joining opportunity for the month of January and February. You can purchase the starter kit for $99. You can select $125 in free product, free shipping, and you can select this amazing glass mat for free. It's a $60 value, and you can select it and have it in your kit. The mat comes with that beautiful white tray for watercoloring, for storing items. You've also got a wonderful chamois cloth for cleaning your glass board. So it's a great time to join Stampin' Up! Even if you just want to just grab the kit. It's $99, so you really cannot beat the opportunity. So give it some thought. I'd love for you to join the Stampin' Up! Family and my Be Creative stamping team. That would be wonderful. Now, we also have some brand new kits in the online store. We have the Panda Friends kit. It was announced, I think, around January 4th. So that's one of the kits. And then we've got the Rock Legend kit that's in our kit collection. So you just go to the online store and look up kits and you will see it, all right? Okay, if you are shopping with me this week, and that's www.shopwithbecreativestamping.com, that's a mouthful. This is the hostess code for this month. It's 2QGJEXS2. That's a mouthful. So that's the code if you are shopping with me in the next week. And for every $35 in product purchased, you earn a bee. And when you have earned 10 bees, you'll receive $35 in free product. I keep track of the transactions for you, and then I notify you at the end of the month. So keep that in mind when you're shopping. I would love to reward you with $35 in free product, okay? Now, if you have your mini catalog this evening, we're on pages 18 and 19. We are continuing to create cards using the Adoring Hearts stamp set and the Adoring Hearts hybrid embossing folder and die set, okay? Now, I also talked about this bundle last Wednesday night during Facebook Live. And I demonstrated how you can brayer, which means ink the embossing folder back and forth with a brayer and put the die inside in the paper and cut it out. It's a great demonstration, and you may want to go back and check out that video, okay? We won't be brayering tonight. We are going to use the embossing folder and the die though, so you'll get to see me use those again tonight. So Adoring Hearts is right here. I always forget where the camera is. It's got some lovely sentiments. This is great for Valentine's Day. It's great for weddings and anniversaries. So keep that in mind. It's got some beautiful floral images, and we're going to use those this evening. And I am going to show you what the dies look like. They are right here. You have the option of getting 9 embossed hearts just in one roll of the machine. You also have 3 of the intricate dies. I cut these out in gold foil. There's also a die that will cut out 4 hearts at a time. You can also layer the hearts. They're 2 different size hearts. You've got some floral or greenery here. There are 2 of these in the die set, and one of mine fell off the sheet. Then the other cool thing is, let me see, you can cut this out, and not only do you get the small hearts, but you get the outline as well, and we're going to use that this evening. And then of course we have this banner. All right, so these are the dies. It's the Adoring Hearts stamp set and Adoring Hearts hybrid embossing folder. You're going to find them on pages 18 and 19 in your mini catalog, okay? All right. Hello, Carolyn. So happy to have you here. Hello, Kisha. The twins are doing great. And you can go back and hit replay and see some photos of them. All right. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. But they're doing very well. Thank you. All right. Let me show you tonight's cards. I'm going to move my catalog out of the way. And we're going to be creating this card right here. See if I can zoom in a little bit. And there's a little piece of vellum right here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's vellum on the card. And this card base is fresh freesia. So I'm going to show you how to create this, and we will give this away tonight. So there will be a drawing. And then we're going to create another card very similar to this. And this card was created with my classes last weekend. And so here they both are. We're going to create both of these, okay? So I think you'll enjoy it. This was the Hostess Club card, okay? All right, and then the last card this evening is this one right here. So we're going to use some more embossed hearts, all right? So I can't wait to share these with you. They are just super, super fun to make. All right, now we are going to start with an embossing folder. And this is the hybrid embossing folder right here. And so you can insert a sheet of 6x6 paper and you can emboss the hearts. You can also emboss the hearts and cut them out at the same time. Now, I did demonstrate this last week, but I thought that I would just do a quick review for this evening, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. As far as this die, it fits into these little grooves. It doesn't really make a loud click, but you can hear it and you can feel where that heart die needs to go, all right? And so I'm going to put in my sheet of paper. We're going to do some gold foil hearts because we need the gold foil for our card this evening. All right, and I'm going to get our machine. So I'm going to zoom all the way out. And we're going to bring in the machine here. I am keeping my hand on this die, so you'll see me setting up with just one hand here. Do I need to go that way? I need to go that way. All right, so you can see. All right, this is platform 1, so we're going to be using that. This is a very thick die. It's a 3D embossing folder, and so we want to insert the folded edge into the machine first, and then we're going to take plate 4 because we use this plate with our 3D embossing folders. And let's make sure I've lined the plates up a bit so that nothing gets smashed when we roll it through. And this goes through so easily and so smooth. It's such an awesome machine. Got a great feel to it. And we'll move this, and then this is where the magic happens. So look at this. All of my gold foil hearts came out of this sheet. And so here they are, and I can use them for various projects, and we're going to use them tonight on this card, okay? All right, hello Margot, hi Bess, welcome. So if you want additional ideas for these cards, I did demonstrate this bundle last Wednesday night as well, and so I hope you'll enjoy the cards that we're going to create this evening, and that it will give you more ideas, okay? I'm going to grab a small piece of grid paper. Let's see. All right. I'm just going to grab a small piece. This was Stamparatus paper at one point. Oops, sorry. I dropped the paper pad and it really did make some noise. All right, so let's zoom in a little bit. And we are using fresh freesia this evening, okay? And so we have a layer of fresh freesia, and then we have our card base. So the card base is a standard card base. It's 5.5 by 8.5. This piece right here is measuring 4 inches by 5.25 inches. And so we are going to be using this floral image that is part of the Adoring Heart stamp set. So it's this image right here that we're going to stamp with. And we're going to ink our stamp in Highland Heather. You're going to notice that the first 2 cards that I make this evening are made the very same way. But I thought it would be nice for you to see this in 2 different colors. So what I'm doing here is I am creating a stamped background, okay? And I'll try and zoom in a little. There we go, and that way you can see it a little bit better. And I want to be sure that I stamp the entire thing. I'll put one here. I really need one right there, and I don't have one. So I probably should have positioned that rose a different way. I'm calling it a rose, not sure what it is. I bet I have some flower people here who know what it is. All right. And you can turn your stamp around as well, okay? And let's see if I can turn this around. And we'll put one here. And here. And here, okay? Now, right here, I would like another stamped image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out, and this was not planned for the card, but it will work. I'm going to use this piece right here. So let me grab a block. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, all right, here we go. And we'll just put this one about right, let's see. I'm gonna turn it around and see if yep, like that better. So I'm gonna put it right there. I just felt like I needed to fill the space. I don't know why. Do you all sometimes feel that way? I'm gonna fill a little more space there too. And so this becomes our background. Alrighty, so the next thing we can do is, let's just build this and then we'll put it on the card base. We are going to be adding a piece of vellum that measures 4 inches across by 2 inches. And sometimes adhesive will show behind the vellum. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add adhesive just right in the center of the vellum, and that's going to get covered up by the embossed hearts. Now let's line up my card on this handy dandy line, and I can now make my paper straight just by using these grid lines. It's really, really cool. All right, the next step is we're going to take some of the embossed hearts, and I guess It doesn't matter which ones you use. I'm going to zoom in so you can see more. And we're going to use some, what do you call them? Stampin' Dimensionals. I thought I had moved my scissors, but they are here. Thank goodness. All right, so Stampin' Dimensionals behind the hearts. And I usually end up putting about 3. Hello, Mary Kay. How are you? All right, I'm going to put that one about right there. And then I'm going to flip this over and put that dimensional there. It is so weird being here on a Thursday night. It's just the weirdest thing. Oh, gosh. And we're going to position another one. Let's see. I think about right there. All right, so that's kind of in the middle there. Then we'll add a third heart. Yep, we're gonna add a third heart. I am going to add a dimensional right there, kind of under those hearts. I want this top heart to rest on top of the others and at the same time be popped up. So I'm gonna put it about right there. Did I take the paper off? Yes, I did. All right. And I think that will do it. All right. Oh, thank you, Peggy. Take care and nice to have you tonight. Now we're going to, let's see, what to do next. I have already cut out these little pieces and they are in Gorgeous Grape. Now, I don't know what to call these. Do they have a name? Let me show you the card again. That's what we're creating. So let me know if these little twirly things, I don't know what to call it. I did not use an adhesive sheet on this one because it was just 2 little things. So we're gonna put that one there. And let's see. Oh, that's it. Nancy, it's funny when the husbands can't keep it straight. Mine was the same way tonight. I had to keep reminding him. All right, and we'll put this one here. I kind of made a mess of this one. You can see my Tombow glue. Hopefully I can get some of that off. All right. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go wash my hands. All right, so what's next? Let's add some gold hearts. Now these hearts right here, I've already taken the time to put adhesive on the back of these. So that has been done. All I need to do is pick up that adhesive sheet. This makes this one so much easier. It's just so I don't, make a huge mess. All right. And then let's see, is that straight? Yep, that's straight. Let's get another heart. We're gonna do the same with this one. And we are going to put this one down here. Now the next card we create is gonna be almost identical to this one, but they're in different colors, so I thought you would enjoy seeing the different ways that you can do this. All right, so let me find my Just For You. And I'm going to use the Highland Heather. And let's see. There we go. And I know you're surprised, but I popped this one up as well. I sure did. Well, this is funny, Peggy, regarding this purple card. If you all look in the very back of your mini, you know where they show the bundles and they do one card sample? you're going to see this card or a very close variation of it. So check out your mini. And when I'm done with this, I'll even try and show you that sample. But that's honestly where it came from and the inspiration for it. So anyway, all right, so this goes across here. Now, what I really love about this card are these, all right? These are the Purple Fine Shimmer Gems, and they are gorgeous, and they are different shades. Whoops, I just ripped that. They are different shades of purple. They're just beautiful. And if you're doing my embellishment share, then you're going to get a half package of this. So be looking for that when your share is ready. And by the way, I am working on shares tomorrow with some very dear helpers of mine. And so shares will go in the mail probably Monday. I'm thinking Monday they will be in the mail. That is my plan. All right, so we'll put that one there. I'm trying to put the embellishments where I know I will see them. And I'm using different sizes. Let's see, where else can I put one? I'll put one right there. So I'm doing 5, in case you were wondering. There we go. Love, love, love these embellishments. All right. Now I'm going to pop this over. Oh, I love the Take Your Pick tool, Billy. It is amazing. It really is. Hello, Jeanne. Never late, never too late. Now this is going to get popped up on the card base. All right, let me take my bone folder. Again, this is fresh freesia cardstock with Highland Heather ink. All right, so remember that. Okay, did I do 6, Carolyn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 6 instead of 5. I'll just keep it. I really thought it was 5. I was so happy. I just kept adding them, didn't I? All right, and here we are here. We're just popping this up. And again, remember that adhesive is now, remember when we added the vellum, we put that adhesive in the center. And now that adhesive is covered up and you don't see that. So that's our first card, ladies. And I think what we'll do is, why don't we put something on the inside? And we'll use Highland Heather ink as well. I don't know how to count, y'all. I just don't know how to count. You know what, Carolyn? You need to win this card tonight. How about that? You need to win the card tonight. You were the first one to tell me. All right. Ooh, I could really use a little more ink. Let's flip this over and let's try again. I mean, I've got plenty of ink on the block. All right. And then we're going to put, with all my heart, I'm thinking I should re-ink my my ink pad. I didn't realize that it could use some ink. Now I'm using the smaller one just to add something pretty on the inside. All right. And we'll add that with some Stampin' Seal. Always stamp your white piece that goes in your card. Always stamp it before you add it to the card. Always stamp it, and if you mess up, you can flip it over. I know all of you know that trick because we have all been there, haven't we? All right. So So that is our first card right there. And I'm going to show you in the catalog what my inspiration was. Let's see if I can find it. If you look on page 67 of the mini, this was my inspiration for the card right there. So it's a little different, but that is where the original idea came from, just in case you didn't know. So, all right. Hi, Lori. Hello, Corinne. Okay, so I'm going to take just a few minutes to clean my stamps because we're going to use them again for the next card. And for those of you, we have two different, cleaners that we use. This is my simple chamois. So this is what I am using this evening to clean my stamps. But we also have a Stampin' scrub. Yay, Melissa. I'm so happy. And I think sometimes, Melissa, cards can be very therapeutic. I know when my dad passed away, I thought I may never stamp again, right? I just felt like I did not have a creative bone in my body. And one day I started creating some cards, and it was very therapeutic for me. So, and I know a lot of people who stamp or do any type of crafting find card making to be therapeutic. So I'm happy that you're here. All right. So the next card is in Melon Mambo. All right. So here we are. We just finished the Fresh Freesia with the Highland Heather ink. And now we're going to use Melon Mambo with Melon Mambo ink. Cindy, thank you so much for sharing. I greatly appreciate that. So thank you, thank you. All right, so let's move this to the side. We're going to be giving away this card this evening. So hang on to the end to see if you're a winner. Okay, so this one, like I told you, is Melon Mambo right here. Yeah, it definitely can be your happy place for sure. All right, Melon Mambo layer. And then we have this beautiful designer paper, okay? I'm so happy you like the cards. Thank you. All right, so look at this designer paper. This is free during celebration. With a minimum $50 purchase, you can select the Mostly Adored designer paper free. And when you purchase the Adoring Hearts stamp set and hybrid embossing folder, you're at $53 US dollars, and you can select that for free. So this is the paper that we are using on this card, okay? Okay, so again, we're creating that same background, and now we're going to do it in Melon Mambo ink. So super easy. You can try lots of different colors with this stamp. All right. Well, I'm so happy that you shared the video. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to make that background again. I'm not sure how well you can see this on my screen. It looks like you can hardly see it. I don't know. Hopefully you can see those stamped images that I'm stamping. So I've got a bottom here, and let me hold that up just in case you can't see it. And then I'm going to put in another flower here, and we can put another one here, and another one here. So I want the entire thing to be full, just like we did on the other one. Okay, so that's how you're filling it up. I'm going to turn this one light off. Let me see if that makes a difference. Can y'all see that better? I'm not sure, so anyway. Let me know. Maybe you can see better than what it looks to me right now. All right. So here is our background. We call this background stamping, okay? Oh, good, you can see it. For me, I've got like this reflection, and it looks like just Melon Mambo paper and nothing stamped on it. All right, so we call this background stamping, and think about your stamp sets and the images that are in them. A lot of times they can be stamped. They can be that background stamp, okay? So keep that in mind. Now I'm gonna move this away. We're bringing in our beautiful, mostly adored designer paper. It's the freebie from Celebration. And we're going to be adding that to this card. And again, I'm going to use my mat, and I am lining my lines up here, getting everything all lined up. I am loving the grid paper, this glass mat. It is awesome. I got to trim just a little. By the way, this is 2 inches by 4 inches. Or I should say 4 inches by 2 inches, okay? All right, so let's see. All right, what are we gonna add? We're gonna add flowers. And these I have already cut out. Now, you may be wondering, where did these hearts come from? Did I just say that we're gonna add flowers? I meant hearts. All righty, so we've got 3 hearts here. And we've got plaid ones, and then we have the solid Melon Mambo. Well, these 3 hearts are from that same die. So let me show you what you can do. I just have to find the die again. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Okay, so if you want some Melon Mambo hearts, you can cut out 9 at a time. And then I wanted some plaid hearts, so I cut out 9 of these at a time. So if you are teaching a class, a card class, you can cut out 9 hearts at one time. So it goes really quickly. I did not emboss them. I just cut them out with the die. Now, again, we are going to be adding dimensionals, of course, and we're going to start with the plaid hearts. So, one thing you may or may not know about me is I love plaid. I've always loved plaid, you know, in clothing and in design and in designer paper. So, I'm really drawn to this particular heart. And I'm going to position this one about right here. And I've kind of turned it over to the left some. All right. Margaret, what a great question. Margaret says, we don't have to use the thick mat since you're using the glass mat. You know, this mat's working pretty well. I think it's going to be up to you as far as your comfort level and how you want to stamp. For me, right now, when I teach online, my table space is not very big, and so it's hard for me to have a lot on it. And so that's one of the reasons I don't have the mat over here. But give it a try and see what you think. I think it's just going to be up to you personally what you like. So Peggy says she likes the tone-on-tone stamping. I do too, Peggy. We don't do it very often, do we? But it's, yeah, that monochromatic. Love it. All right, dimensionals are here because now I'm going to place this Melon Mambo heart about right here. Okay? Now I'm going to go one step farther, and I am going to add a gold heart. Now, in the die set, there are 3 different intricate hearts, okay? And this is the one that I chose. It really doesn't matter which one you choose. This is my little trash can. So I just want to poke out all of these little pieces. Real quick here. There we go. All right, so I've got all of that popped out. And then I do have adhesive on the back. So I'm going to pull that off. Boy, does it make life easier. I've got one little piece right here. Let me grab that, okay? See if I can get that. All right. Yeah, just give it a try both ways and see what you like, you know, and how the image performs when you stamp with it. All right, so that part is done. And now we'll go ahead and we're going to add these. Do we know what these are called? Have we figured out what these are? I don't know. Some kind of an ornamental flourish or something. It's probably just ornamental, whatever that is. We're going to put one here, like that. And these are just irregular dies, so they're real easy for cutting with your machine. Just your basic platform. And I think I'll put this one like this. And then we're going to add one of those triple hearts. And that also has adhesive. So what I did was I took the adhesive sheet and I put it on the back of a gold foil sheet. And I just cut a bunch. It just makes it so much easier when you go to create. All right. And then we're going to add our Just For You. I love that because it fits in this banner so perfectly. I just absolutely love it. Just like that. And then we can add this with dimensionals. Now, my minis fell on the floor. So I'm about to create my own mini. Just cutting that in half right now. And that should take care of it. All right, it does kind of look like a butterfly. Absolutely, it looks like the wings. I see it now. Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? None of us have a word for this, do we? None of us have a word for this flourish that we see. All right, so now this one is pretty easy to put together. We are going to pop it up. And this Melon Mambo is measuring 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. I'm going to put one in the middle just to give it some more support. And then we're going to be peeling these off. Okay. Just getting these all peeled off for you. And let's bring in that Melon Mambo card base. The question is, where did I put it? I have to look for it. Hang tight. Here it is. All right, and we'll use our bone folder here. Ooh, I guess it could be leaves with stems. Let's see. Oh, I'm loving all the names for this little flourish thing. The flower part is a pistil, I believe. Yeah, I don't know. All right. So there we are. We've created that. Now here's the fun part, the embezzlements. That's the best part. So we're going to get out some of the blooming pearls. And these did carry over from the September to December mini catalog. They carried over. You can order them. And right now, I am adding some of these pink ones that came with it. And I'm trying to like finish up so they don't have any littles. Let me look on the other side. I have so many odds and ends. Let's see if I have any littles left. There are a few littles, and they're always fun to use. I'm gonna put one up here, and I'll put one there. Then I'll take another big one. Okay, I need to count, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5. I really don't need any more. I've got that odd number. So what do you think? That is our card. And I'll get the Fresh Freesia one out in just a second so you can see it again. So if you were to create this card, what colors would you use? What would your card base color be? And what ink would you use? I'm trying to think of some other ones. Of course, you could do real red. Definitely real red. So this was Air Hostess card that we created last weekend. Here they both are, right here. I love it, Mary Kay. This is my 5+1 for extra love over here. And this is just 5. So it's not as extravagant as this one. But here they both are. Fresh Freesia with Highland Heather ink. And then Melon Mambo with your Melon Mambo ink. Oh, bubble bath. That would be lovely. Let's see. Yeah, definitely try a real red. You could do cherry cobbler. Razzleberry would be nice. How about Blackberry Bliss? That would be just so rich. So I'm so glad you like these cards. We're going to give them away. All right. That we shall do. All right. Let's move those out of the way. And now I've got another one for you. This one right here. Now, ooh, polished pink. Oh, I miss that color. That retired, and I do miss it. We've got some embossed hearts here, and I showed you earlier tonight how to emboss and cut out your hearts. And look, here's another one of those intricate layers right there. They're like 3 different intricate hearts that you can layer with. So this is a really fun super card to make. All right, so hang on one second. I'm gonna move some of my stamps out of the way and bring in what we need here. Okay, well, let's go ahead and we're just gonna start with this die piece. Now, do you know where this is from? This is from the Scalloped Contours dies, okay? That's where it's from, and this is a wonderful die set to have, and you will find it in the annual catalog. Lovely lipstick would be wonderful. What about Sweet Sorbet? I think that would be a nice one too. All right, so I've cut out my hearts, and we're gonna pop them up. Are you all surprised at that? We're just gonna pop them up. And so that's what I'm going to do now. I'm flipping everything over here for popping. Now, another thing that I like about these dies, I think I only need one of those. The other thing that I like about these dies, you have this side, and if you flip it over, you have this side. Aren't they pretty? Oh my gosh, they're just so fun to create with. All righty. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I'm flipping mine over. I'm trying to decide how I want them. And we can add the dimensionals. And look, I am getting rid of the bones. Mary Kay likes to call these the bones, which I had never heard before. And I'm like, you know what? It kind of is the bones, isn't it? So it's a great way to use up your bones is to get rid of this. It just brings me so much happiness. How about you guys? I know, it is a stunning die. Carolyn, did you get this die? Do you have it? Who has the Adoring Hearts? Or who's thinking about the Adoring Hearts? Anybody? Let me know. Oh, Peggy, I'm so glad you like it. Peggy, if you get a chance, go back to last Wednesday night's video. You're going to find it on my Be Creative Stamping Up Facebook page, okay? Be Creative Stamping. And click videos, and you'll see last week's video, last Wednesday night. And it's a great video because not only do I show you how to cut out these embossed hearts, but I can show you how to ink them and use the brayer on your project, on your embossing folder. So we called it bones. So the outline of the dimensionals, this outline, what was I gonna say? We call bones, the bones. Isn't that funny? I know. So Gail's ordered it. Donna's ordered it. Hers is coming on Saturday. Yes, Sue has it. Awesome. I love it. All right, now what we're doing here is we're just doing some very basic spacing, okay? So what I like to do is, let me use this one first. I use different designs. I'm gonna place them here, all right? Let me see if I can't, you are hung up on this thing. I might even change this up a bit. Before I had the Flirty Flamingo over here. By the way, Flirty Flamingo in real red, okay? Flirty Flamingo in real red. Oh, and I don't even need this one. I do need this one. All right, so you could use this or you could use that. So Flirty Flamingo in real red. This is from the Mostly Adored Designer Series paper. This is your freebie during celebration, okay? All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna peel off the dimensionals and we're just gonna place them on here. And then we're gonna do the same with this one. And we'll place this one, I think about here. Then we're gonna go up here. Yeah, you may need to rewatch if you're going to do the brayering part. All right, we're going to put this one here, okay? Whoops. Hang on. I'm not doing any measuring. I'm just kind of eyeing it. And we'll put this one about here. And now we have this one. I am partial to plaid, so... And we just kind of center that right there. Then I have another heart that we're gonna layer. And then I have this, we're gonna layer this as well. So, hang tight. Sue says, I wasn't gonna order this until I saw last week's video. I know, Sue, it gets us in trouble, doesn't it? Well, this is the adhesive is already peeling off for me. All right. Love those adhesive sheets. Grab those while you're shopping. All right. So now we have this intricate heart, and it's nice because you can layer the hearts as well. And then we'll put that right there. And we're gonna get out the real red ink. So Deborah says she broke down and ordered the set as well. Oh gosh. Oh, I love a creative eye. All right. I love a creative eye. That's great. Now I'm just going to put words here, okay? And it says, with all my heart. All right. And remember on this card how 3 little gold hearts popped out? We're now going to use those 3 little gold hearts around this. All right. So let me get that out. And 2 of the hearts are basically the same size, and then 1 is smaller. And I'm just doing this to get the adhesive off. There we go. Now that is a little tedious to do. And we'll put that one there. They really are the way to go for these intricate things. Okay, here we go. Got the other one. And then 1 more. Now this one's gonna really be tricky for us because it is so tiny. Look how tiny that is. Oh, I got it. All right. And I'm actually going to put that over the eye. We're going to pretend that this little heart is the dot on the eye. Okay? All right. Now, more popping up. We're not done with the popping up yet. All right. You got to have a pretty steady hand too. It is not so easy for those tiny little pieces. Put one in the center for support. All right. I know, I do too. When it comes together, especially when you're teaching a live class, I really love it when things come together, for sure. Okay. Let's finish peeling this off. Oh, you know what? I'm not quite ready. I've got to put my designer paper on my base. So let's do that. Your card base is the same, 5.5 by 8.5. This designer paper is 4 inches by 5 1/4. I use this measurement a ton. Look at the back of this, y'all. Isn't this pretty? This is the back of that mostly adored designer paper. Isn't that pretty? And what we're going to do is we're going to center this. And now we're ready to pop this up. So this is a pretty simple card. Now, if you're cutting and embossing hearts, you're doing 9 at a time. And you need 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could get 2 cards out of one of these. So you can make 2 of those cards out of one of this die. Hope that makes sense. Hope that makes sense. Alrighty, so this is what we have this evening that we're going to be giving away. Who's ready? Who is ready to win some cards? All right, any questions for me? Next week, I'll be here on Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Also, we're going to be having fun with perennial lavender, okay? So join me next Wednesday night for perennial lavender. Oh, that's so wonderful. That's great, Cindy. As she's watching me make cards, she's fussy cutting around the bigger birds on the DSP from Celebration. I love that paper, Cindy. It is amazing. Just love it. Just love it. All right, looks like everybody needs this card. That's what it looks like. It's going to take me just a few minutes to get us all ready. So hang tight. You've got a few minutes. If you want to ask a question, you can certainly do that. Alrighty. Oh, the perennial lavender. That paper is drop dead gorgeous. Drop dead gorgeous for sure. All right. Now I'm going to head on over to the comment picker. That always takes a few minutes because I feel like they change it on a weekly basis. All righty. Takes me just a few minutes. All right. I'm almost there, ladies. Thank you for being patient. All right, let's grab some Facebook comments. We're grabbing them. Oh, you know what? You may not be able to see this evening. Hang on one second. Hang on. Hang on one. My screen is not showing up this evening. Hang on, maybe that'll work. Okay, good. My screen is back. All righty. So I've done that. All right, we're about ready, ladies. We're going to give away the fresh freesia. That's going to be our first one that we give away this evening. All right. Cindy Howard. Yay, Cindy. Congrats. That is awesome. Way to go, Cindy Howard. Way to go. Yay. All right, so now we're going to give away the Melon Mambo. So let's pick another winner and we're going to hit start. So this is Melon Mambo. Carol Hodges. Woohoo! Congrats, Carol. That is awesome. Congrats to Cindy and Carol. So far, Cindy's taking home the fresh freesia. Carol Hodges is taking home the Melon Mambo. And now we're about to give away the hearts. All right, so here we go. We're going to pick another winner. I don't know why. Okay, now I've lost. All right, hang on. Hopefully I'm back. Oh, I might have to re-enter in everything. What did I do? All right. Y'all give me a second. I've got to go back. All right. I hit an advertisement and it sent me to a different page. So that's what happened. Okay, I think we're ready. Here it goes. This is the last card, Peggy McDermott. We got some awesome winners tonight. Yay! Congratulations to Cindy, to Carol, and to Peggy. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Congratulations, ladies. That's so exciting. All right. Okay, way to go, everyone. Oh my gosh. I have had so much fun creating the Adoring Hearts cards with you. So go back, watch last Wednesday night's Facebook Live. It's got some wonderful tips on this set and cards as well. And then, of course, we made 3 this evening. Now, next Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m., I'll be back. And we're going to start working with the Perennial Lavender Suite. It has 2 bundles in it. So I like to call those mega suites. So I'm looking forward to opening that designer paper and playing with that. So hopefully I'll have some good cards for you next Wednesday night, okay? So have a great week and a great weekend. Stay warm because I know most of the United States is very chilly this weekend. Thank you for being with me. I really, really appreciate it. And have a great week. See you Wednesday. Bye.